Okay. The second question is that what is the guidance for the bnei couple for time management for livelihood and Torah study? It's so important whenever that even that we not get married, we have to separate the question and to analyze it. First of all, we're the kids. It's parenting. It's so important that you're going to put away the social media. We're going to put the social media as well. Going to have the time to be with our children for as a qualified time. One, it means that their books we read together. We're gonna let the kid gonna read loudly whatever that he is interested. That we need a library. Gonna bring, gonna make a library in Hindu as well in English that you're gonna have in the Jewish concepts and Jewish understanding whatever that is given in this field through the library. Besides whatever that they have their own learning studies and so on, that as a parent we are helping the children that's gonna do the homeworks. Say they need to also, besides that, instead of going to the social media, we have to bring whatever that they're interested. It means the hobbies, getting to the nature and so on. Through the nature, we can give them the Jewish concepts as well. Whenever that we are interested, the same interests that we have whenever that they're kids, they rely on us. It's not the same that they got to the high school. They have their own, society. They have their own social matters that they go to the pool together. They for traveling with each other and so on. The second thing, it's not just only the parenting. It means that singles, they have their own hobbies and so on. And whenever that there is a compatible matches that are going to get married, so we have to manage our time. The management of time, it's so important. It means that we have 24 hours. Okay, so out of the 24 hours, 8 hours for resting, for sleeping, for eating, and so on. We have 8 hours for what? 8 hours for working. It means 16 hours. We have to just more 8 hours. Don't forget that we have to. There's a traffic getting to the to the work or study, getting back. It means 2 hours. Just entire time it's the 6 hours. Out of these 6 hours, we have to so manage it that you're gonna have the qualified time. Whenever that we are far from the social media, far from the TV, far from the from the movies and so on. So you have the time. Even you can manage the movie that they have like take PK. As you remember, I put it already on the channel that we have and the chat room, so we can find the movies that's the values that we want through these educational movies that they're gonna get. We cannot come contra to the whatever happening the culture and multicultures around us, but we can control it as much as possible. For this controlling, it means that we need also our own aspects, our own perspectives. And through the movies and from the triggers, we can give also values. Even trigger going to be for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, in movies starting. And we got used many years ago, before the social media, that all the family, I got, you know, the movies on the David and Goliath, the Yirmiyahu, Hanavi, the prophets, the Moses prophet, the Exodus movie. That's it. That you have huge values in these movies, that you have to have a library, not only for the books, also for the movies, that you can find the common sense and the common, as we say, values with your kids. As an educational counselor, marriage counselor, I give my experiences for more than 30 years to be parallel to whatever that's happening in the culture, in the multicultures, with the school, as well with the family. And so whenever that you have, you know, the friends, you know, the time that's out of the 24 hours, so you have maybe 4 or 6 hours that you can be with your kids, with your spouse, and so on. You have to manage it. That's not all the time. Whenever that you're gonna get married, you don't have to. Others gonna disturb you by their problems. You're not the problem solvers and dispute resolution of others. You have their own, you know, particular living, and with this particular living, you have to manage your time for your mother, for your father, for your cousins, and so on. And whenever that you can manage your time, everything is rely on the management of the time.